National President ka National People's Party NPP bat Menteri Rangba ka Jila Konrad ke Sangma haka arkan rio trik rampang Loong baka party jong kalakut jingmut bakan trei shitom shu khnang bakan la banek khamba haka wei pakawei ka constituency hapo ka Jila kani ka jingkaran jong kalong ru kum ka jubam halor ka jingkali ka bayade baka jinga khun jong ka party haka ni ka election shaki artali ki autonomous district council ADC harilum khasi bat jaintia ka NPP kala job haduk khatlai seat haka election shaka Giant Hills Autonomous District Council JHADC Hendray kala job tang South seat naik arp khandai ki constituency hapo Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council KHADC ni pediang ya kara jong upat ba ni hapan bishar benia bat ni hapan tre shitom shu bat pen klan ya kijing tre kam haka wei pa ka wei ka constituency Shen ngin sa syong ya kajingalang banyak ren halor kini kiman, bat kum no ban pen pha ya ki aka hakarukam ka bade, ni ngok men bangi yo ban thaw ya ka isi ha Giant Hills ong ukonran.
No, first of all, of course, we accept the mandate of the people. We have always been a party that has accepted whatever the mandate the people of the state have given. But yes, we had expected to do much better. We had hoped that we will be doing much better, like we did in Gentia Hills. We expected that in Khasi Hills also we should be doing better compared to the MP election, which we have done to a large extent. If you look at the voting percentage and the number of votes that has come in, it's far more than the numbers that were there in the MP election. Having said that, we wanted to, of course, see that we get much larger numbers in Khasi Hills, but of course, that numbers did not work out. But as I said, I've seen the overall trend that the numbers of the votes that have come into the NPP as a party and the candidates which we had put up is far more than what we had received last time, say in the MP election. So we have to introspect, we have to work harder, we have to improve overall our performances in each constituency. We will be very soon having a meeting to discuss all these issues and how to improve things. But on a more positive note, we are happy that we are forming the EC in Gentia Hills. Again, Gentia Hills also in the last MP election, if you look at the trend, it was a very difficult one, and we have been able to overcome those challenges. And today, in spite of all the challenges that were there, we are able to form the EC out there. So this is a very positive news. So I'm very hopeful that in the coming months and years, similarly we will be able to improve the overall situation of the party, even in Khasi Hills. And I congratulate all the MDCs who were elected, irrespective of party. And of course, to the party candidates, of course, we will keep working and improving and strengthening the party at the grassroots level. No, I have always mentioned this to everybody that we don't take anybody lightly. It's not just VPP, it's not even Congress, even UDP, others parties, all political parties, everybody is important in politics, and you cannot write off anybody. I maintain that even now. So even if, say, a Congress party did not get any seats, you cannot just write off anybody. So that's number one. So for us, we treat everybody as a formidable opponent, and we never take things lightly. That's number one. And I've said this many times. It's not that I'm saying it just now. Number two, in fact, if you look at it, I think the peaking point was the MP election. And now if you assess the situation, in the last MP election, if you look at it, all 29 seats, in Khasi Hills, we did not manage to win in any of them. But this time, as I said, we have managed to win in a few seats. So if you look at it, I think it has, overall, our vote share has gone up compared to what it was 1 year back. And the vote share of other political parties, the VPP, has gone down if you compare to the last Lok Sabha election. So it depends on how you want to look at things. But as I said, at the end of the day, it's simple. We have to work harder. We have to organize ourselves better. We have to go down to the grassroots level and mobilize. And definitely, as I said, we will not stop doing that. We are very particular about grassroots. And politics is about consistency, like many things in life. So I think it's more important for us to be consistent, to be focused on development, to be focused on our marginalized sections of the society and work towards that. And that's how we're going to move forward. See, these are narratives that are, of course, created. This is part of politics. As I said, if that was the case, then we shouldn't have won in Nongpo, we shouldn't have won in Nongshkin, We shouldn't have won in many other constituencies. We shouldn't have won in Jenti Hills, but we did, and so therefore there's much more than meets the eye. So normally, what we tend to do is we tend to take up the most talked about point and then try to put that as the reason why things happen. But if you analyze more and much in detail, you'll find out that there are a lot of local issues, local conditions, and different political factors that could lead. This has been a factor that has been there, which people have been talking about for a very long time, and we have been through many elections now, and and we are. It's about time that people are now overcoming that particular point. Is it an issue? It may be. It's not something that I want to comment on too much. But as I said, as I said, if that was the dominant factor, then I guess, as I said, we would not have been winning in Jenti Hills, and we would not have won any seat in Khasi Jenti Hills.